Welcome to the Souq Waqif by night. I did another video during the daytime, build up to the Morocco-Portugal game a couple of days ago. I'm doing another video of the Souq by night to give you a flavor of what happens here at nightfall. So we're in the heart of Old Doha, the old square. This is the heartbeat, the cultural heartbeat of Doha. This is the bit that's not being touched by modern skyscrapers. That's been left for the other side of the Corniche. But here, around 5 o'clock in the afternoon now, you can see already that the crowd is starting to build. There is a steady flow of people coming from the metro station from all sides of Doha, and as the night wears on, things will get busier. There will be more and more entertainment on show, and people will come out in full force. There is a bit of a Moroccan theme going on here, understandable. Morocco into the World Cup semi-finals for the first time. Any Arab African team has managed that. And they face France on Wednesday night for what is expected to be a fierce contest. France, with a huge following here in Doha, will be packing into the Al Bayt Stadium, and every Moroccan, every neutral will be supporting the North Africans in their quest to break the glass ceiling and reach a final. So there are various things going on here, people entertaining with dancing, music. Crowds just form around anything really. But this is what happens here in the Souq Waqif. I have been here previously when the World Cup hasn't been here, and this is what happens here in the evening. It's just madness, all sorts going on, random stuff, people entertaining, some people doing poetry, people playing musical instruments, people doing skills, football skills, people doing all sorts of things. There's some guys there cooking some sausages by the looks of things. How you doing? Argentinian? From Argentina?
Yeah, from Argentina.
You got tickets for the game tomorrow?
Yeah, for tomorrow, yeah, not for the final.
Not for the final?
No. We are looking for tickets for the final.
What do you think tomorrow? You're going to win?
Yeah, we're going to beat them up.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll see you at the game.
Yeah.
So Argentinian fans, 90,000 of them were packed into the Lusail Stadium the other night. And they have, since the Brazilians have gone, the yellow wall has gone, the blue and white of Argentina has taken over, and they will be making a lot of noise and their presence felt in the game tomorrow night, which I shall be attending along with 90 plus others. Should be a spectacular game. Croatia, no doubt, will sit back to hit a sucker punch on the counter, but I think Argentina may have just too much. So coming back to the Souq again, you can see it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and there are already a fair few people here coming in, starting to, you got the little lanes, alleyways that go into the heart of the Souq. Around the perimeter, on the outskirts, on the outside, and you've got all sorts of gimmicks going on. You've got pony rides. I remember bringing my kids here, my older one who was about 6 or 7 at the time, She's probably going to be embarrassed by the fact that she got on one of these ponies and cried her eyes out, wanted to come off. Hilarious. Oh, these pop-up stalls. These are actually here all year round. They're here all year round, as are these Turkish ice cream guys, who, as you've no doubt seen from social media, like to play games with people before they give you your ice cream. But again, lots going on, lots of people coming in and exploring the Souq, some for the first time, others who have clearly, like me, love it when they come here for the first time and come back repeatedly, because it's a great place to wander around, sample the culture of the place, the food, the smell is amazing. You can smell all sorts of things wafting out of the restaurants and the kebab shops and the wrap stands. It really is a festival, and this is what Qatar wanted. They wanted a festival and a carnival atmosphere for people coming from all over the world. And then you got the posh restaurants and the boutique hotels, which cater for a different audience. But I personally prefer the rough and ready goings on the authentic experience of the Souq. Each to their own. So as I said, the crowds just build up. Anything, there's something going on, there's some sort of a presentation going on at the Hisense stand, which is basically one of the key sponsors. And I've been told that Kaká, the famous Brazilian footballer, and others are there entertaining the crowds. I'm not going to get up there. My selfie stick was taken away from me by one of the security a couple of nights ago, so I've not bothered to buy one. In fact, I couldn't find one. So here we are going into the main Souq street. If you watched my video, the daytime Souq video, you'll know this is my favourite restaurant here, the Lebanese restaurant run entirely by Bangladeshis. It's a beautiful place, hearty, wholesome food at a very reasonable price, and the portions are ridiculously big. And I never manage in one go. And then on the right hand side of the Souq street, you've got these beautiful boutique hotels that cater for discerning clients, and all these alleyways and lanes that come off the main Souq street and go into the heart of the Souq. Really is, once you go inside, actually the smells, your senses are awakened by the spices and the nuts and grains and everything that they are selling in there, as well as all the sort of fragrances, everything that just overtake your senses. Oh well, these people prefer to take life a little easier than those of us that want to get into the hustle and bustle. And this is what I mean about these tiny lanes. But look at these. Look at this place. Just keep your eye on the floor. See if you notice any rubbish, any debris, any graffiti, anything. Nothing. You got these lanes, and I won't go in because I won't find myself out again. But you've got these tiny lanes that lead you into the heart of the Souq, and once you're in there, it's impossible to get out. So I'm going to call it here and get back on the main road, main street. There's a different vibe altogether at night time. Different atmosphere, different feeling, different type of people come. The people that come in the evening, and it is daytime or night time, it's still a great family environment, family atmosphere, absolutely no aggravation whatsoever that is associated with football and football tournaments around the world. There's more. Qatar 22 branding. This is culture. This is a scene that you see in many parts of the Middle East. Old men sit around, have a chat with their friends, have lots of tea and coffee. and they'll stay here for a good few hours. It's another one again, these tiny stores that sell all sorts, from flags to handicraft, perfumes to bric-a-brac, you name it. But again, if you look at the buildings, they've been restored and rebuilt to reflect the old Doha. A lot of these are very nice upmarket hotels that are very popular with people from the Far East. Japanese, Korean, Chinese, they love this sort of thing because it's a fusion of the old and the new and the culture. So they get to experience both sides of Qatari life. Again, it's very early in the evening yet. It tends to get busy sort of later into the night, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. People tend to eat late here, so still very early at 5 o'clock. It's one of the few streets or areas where private cars are allowed. Might be related to the competition or are important people. Oh yeah, colour is very, very important here. Very, very colourful stall here, shop here, selling, looks like blankets and all sorts of things. This is the main Souq Waqif mosque. Very, very old mosque. Beautiful inside, beautifully decorated. If I get a chance, I'll go inside. But simplicity at its finest. And it's been open to tourists throughout the World Cup. They've made special arrangements and provisions for non-Muslims to come, and they've got cafeterias in there where they give you free drinks, and a lot of fans from overseas has come. And of course, after a long walk around the souk, there's nothing like a good refreshing cup of Arabian coffee or North African tea. Always goes down very well. All these shops are really embraced the World Cup fever here, and everything is adorned with signs of the competition. David Beckham, the face of Qatar 2022. Very, very controversial, but David isn't stupid. He knows where the money is, and he's gone after it, and good luck to him. 150 million quid to be the face of Qatar. I'd do it for 1.5 million. 150 million. And all these people who are turning their noses or criticizing him, I wonder how many of them would refuse a fraction of that. A lot of them haven't. And this is the thing, all of these people who feel very strongly about what's happening here in Doha, the fact that there is a World Cup here, the fact that they feel strongly about the treatment of the migrants, they feel strongly about the fact that LGBTQ, RST, VWX, YOY people are not welcome, allegedly. I haven't seen anything that says they're not welcome. Come here, respect the culture, do what you do in the privacy of your own space, and nobody cares. Watch the game, that's what it's about. People are coming here for the football, nothing else. So these people who have problems with alcohol ban, for example, all of these, and these include players, by the way. Players, sadly, a lot of them aren't very clever people. Very good at football, some of them, but not very, very clever when it comes to politics and the way of the world. And a lot of them are being put up to face the music, share their views and present the views on behalf of others, like Harry Kane, for example. You know, they felt so strongly, so this is the thing, and included within that the Danish, many of the Danish players, Danish FA, Australians, some of the French, of our folks back home in England. That's such a huge problem. There is, of course, a very simple solution. Don't come here. Don't come here if you feel strongly, and make a point. Some of these players who have been very, very vocal, tell you what I would have had respect for, is one of these players to turn around and say, do you know what? I'm not going there to play. Or the manager saying, do you know what? I'm not going. Or the coaching team, or the FAs. No, I haven't heard any of that. They've come here and they've tried to trash somebody else's culture and talking about challenging other people's views and opinions. Well, look, that just assumes that you think it is legitimate to challenge their culture and traditions and views and opinions. It gives the impression or suggests that your culture is superior than theirs. And of course, we can get into a very dodgy ground there if you can start preaching to other people, because they themselves will have very strong views about things which we may not like. So the only way to resolve it is to respect people, and when in Rome or when in Doha, do as the Dohans. And if you don't want to, if you don't like to, don't come here. But I haven't seen or heard anybody making a stance but then not coming. And I think I have to respect, in that sense, Gary Neville. Some of you will be familiar, ex-Manchester United England defender. And he made the point that, you know, for him personally, he's been coming to the Middle East, to these parts for many, many years. And he understands and appreciates that people have different opinions and views on things. And he respects that. And when he comes out here to do business or to promote things, he does it safe in the knowledge that, you know, for as long as there is mutual understanding and respect, then there is not a problem. And surprise, surprise, I'm getting into politics, even though I've said I'm just doing a tour of the Souq, but I am doing that. I'm giving you a flavour of everything that's going on. I've just been on the outer perimeter of the Souq. There's a CNN stand there covering the World Cup exclusively for America. You know, the politics of this World Cup, the politics and the hypocrisy that we've seen. Nobody has a problem in the sense that people want to criticise Qatar for its record on certain things, for its views and culture and opinions. There's somebody. Where is he from? Where are you from, my friend? Where are you from?
Colombia.
Colombia? Colombia not in the World Cup though?
No, Mundial, pero vinimos al Mundial.
What happened?
Final. Morocco, Croacia.
You think?
Final.
No Argentina?
No, Morocco.
Why?
Morocco.
Morocco? You're supporting Morocco?
Croacia. Morocco. Vamos, Morocco.
Good. Good. Enjoy. The Colombians, their team's not here, but they've turned. And I've seen quite a few Colombians actually. All been very in good spirits. Yeah, so going back to the point about the politics of all of this, there's no problem with having a legitimate discussion, a genuine, honest conversation about countries. But we haven't seen that in Russia, we haven't seen it in China, we haven't seen it in Brazil or South Africa in previous competitions or World Cups. And we've seen this one-sided, biased, Western perspective on morals and values and ethics. And that's not gone down very well. And we're in no position to preach. We've got questionable records and human rights. You know, countries like Australia, who are now championing the LGBT rights, only approved these marriages 4 years ago. So it's a bit bizarre. The whole thing's been bizarre. And then they've all come here and they've played, and then they've gone. Thankfully for the locals here, all these countries who made a lot of noise got knocked out very, very early. The Germans especially, with their hand over their mouths. But the politicians of all of these countries have remained surprisingly quiet, and the reason for that is because, of course, there are many strong, hugely financial ties between these countries and Qatar, which they cannot deny. But of course, they've stoked the fire and encouraged certain lobby groups to make noise, and they've used the footballers, who should have been left to just get on with the football. They used them to peddle these agendas without really understanding what the hell they're talking about, understanding the facts, understanding the intricacies, the politics, the implications of some of their actions. And I touched on Harry Kane parading his 500,000 Rolex on another video. What a stupid thing to do. I mean, how does he think that relates to the migrants and their plight anywhere, not just here in Doha, but anywhere in the world? Look at me. I'm wearing a 550,000 pound Rolex watch because I really care about the LGBT community. Pathetic. But anyway, back to the Souq. You can see this is a section particularly where women ply their trade, food and bits and pieces, crafts, clothes. I'm desperately trying not to get inside because I don't want to then spend the next 2 hours trying to get out. So I'm staying around the outer parts of the Souq. But let's just go in and just give you a sample. See if I can come out the other side without losing my way. So you got clothes, fabrics. Again, just take a look inside. Spotless. Absolutely spotless. This is a market effectively. And we know how there's another alley that leads that way. I'm not going that way. There's bits and pieces being sold here, from perfume to nuts, clothes and fabrics. Flags and local. Oh, I'm going to be definitely lost here because that goes one. I'm heading straight. A lot of tourists, and I mentioned this point about people who buy stuff from sports merchandise, for example, from FIFA approved stores. A lot of this stuff is available here at a fraction of the price, and of course many of them don't venture out these parts. They're living in the posh hotels, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star complexes, resorts. They never, and when they do, they realise they've been had already. Okay, a lot of this stuff is replica, not even replica. They're just made somewhere. Nobody cares about trademarks or licenses or anything like that. There you go, slippers, shoes, you name it. You'll find everything here. I am now lost. I don't know which lane I've come in and which lane I'm going to get out. So I'm hoping that at some point I'm going to find the exit out of here. But it is very colourful. All the Arabian oud smell is quite intoxicating. Fabrics, sandals, shoes, perfume shop, more fabric shops. Clocks, watches, everything that you could possibly need and want without paying extortionate prices. Luggages. I think I'm in the clothes section. There's somebody wearing an oversized coat in the middle of. Well, it looks like we may have made some progress in one of these. There's another alleyway. I don't know where that leads to. I'll take a left. Could be coming out here. I've got lucky. Here we are. Ovens. I don't know. I'm going to head this way because I get a feeling that I might be very narrow. Looks like a little cafe tucked away. And that's what you have here. But all these quirky places. I'm hearing birds. There is actually a section in this souk with birds, and there's a section for cats. Let's have a look. Bird feeder. There you are. Birds. All sorts of birds. Vets. Pigeons. Bird nest boxes. All sorts of things. You could spend the whole day here just going around and getting lost and randomly walking around in these alleys, not finding your way around here. I think, no, I haven't. I thought I might have found my way out, but just taking me into another area. There's more birds and reptiles. Parrots. Let's go inside. Sweet shops. Varieties of sweets. You smell the spices now. I think I'm getting closer to the spices. These are all nuts and grains. We got here peanuts, monkey nuts, dried passion fruits, some sort of seeds. There are more shops selling nuts and dates, dried fruits.
Hello.
How are you? Okay? There you are. Oh, cafes. Arabian men sit around and drink tea and play chess. There you go. It's their culture. Some raw spices. The smell in here is absolutely amazing. What a mix of all these smells. Intoxicating. Black pepper, star anise, coriander, fresh turmeric, cinnamon, cardamom, the lot. The smell here is amazing. You got the powdered stuff there as well, all milled, and so you can take the whole spice, or you can take the blended spices. Smell is amazing, it really is. More spice shops and dry fruit shops. I'm in the heart of the souk now. Totally lost, but I think I'm just going to chance it now. At some turn, I'm going to find my way out. I'm in no rush. It's early evening. I'm going to eat something in about an hour, waiting for some friends to come from the other side of the city. And then we'll grab some authentic souk kebabs, made very quickly by guys who are positioned next to butchers. You get the fresh meat from across the other side, throw it into the grill, some light spices, and that'll be dinner. They've got another hour to go on the underground or the metro before they get here, so I'll have a wander. So we got toys and things here again. Everything that you'd want, every need, every age, every interest, from cheap and tacky toys to spices and birds and bird feeds. Actually, I might be. Yeah, you got some chicken, hens, chicks, Tupperware, homeware. Oh, there we are. There we go. This place has the longest queue and a nightmare to find anywhere to sit, but this is too big. This is authentic. This is as good as the food gets here. These kebabs are so good, so fresh, and done so quickly. Even then, there is a long queue, and I'm not braving that queue at the moment. I've got to wait. This is a bread shop. This place churns out about 1 million freshly baked breads of all sorts. We've got many different flavoured breads that they churn out of here in their thousands every minute. It's a wonderful place. I love coming to this place. I'll be back here later. They're starting to build. The lanes are starting to fill. Look how these people, they just grab these breads and the kebabs and they literally just sit on the sides. And again, with all these people, all that food, where is the waste? Where is the rubbish? You see anything? I don't. There are bins here. People are kind enough and polite enough to clear up after them. And that's why this place is always spotless. Some Brazilians still hanging around. I feel sorry for the Brazilian fans actually, because they brought colour to Doha, to this World Cup. 40,000 of them. So when the Brazilians were out, you would see a great yellow wall of people making their way through the streets. I've still yet to find the main street of the Souq. I'm still on the edges. I think they may have closed it off because of the sheer number of people in there. Let me try and see if I can get into it somehow. I just about managed my way out of the Souq, so I don't want to be going in there to try and get a shortcut of any sort, because I don't think I'll make it out today. But let's see if we can find our way back into the main street. This is a side street, still a major road. Public, no access to transport here, cars or anything. This is purely for people. Let me take a left turn over there and see if I can get into the heart of the Souq, where it's likely to be extremely busy right now. If this... okay, I'm into another lane. Let's see where this leads us. I want to get to the main Souq street, which is the busiest part of the Souq. It's got some sweets here, freshly made, baklava, Arabian sweets. We'll have to come back and buy some of this stuff, these presentation boxes to take back. This is where it's been made freshly by these guys. The kitchen's open, you can see how clean it is. It's a 5-star hygiene rating, this one, for sure. But the entire Souq is a 5-star hygiene rating because it is so clean. No, I'd have no hesitation eating out of anywhere in this place. I just need to find the main Souq market. There's another sweet shop. I remember buying stuff from here last time. Freshly been made. There you go. Can't get any more authentic or fresh than that. There you go. All the products are displayed right in front of us. After a while, when you're in the souk and you're desperately trying to get out, frustration does creep in, because all the lanes, all the alleyways look the same. So you find yourself, well, I do anyway, I get a little bit of frustration creeps in, start to get annoyed and stressed, and then out of nowhere it opens up, and if you're lucky you get out. But I'm trying to find the main Souq street, and I don't think this is going to be it, because no, there's still another side street. I think they may have closed it off. It looks like it's closed off, because let's try this way, see if we can. It's to the left somewhere. It's to the left somewhere, but I'm just not able to find my bearings. Have I been here before? I think I have. Well, I'm still on the outer perimeter road rather than the main road inside. Let's follow this crowd. I do remember seeing a barrier there earlier. I have a very strong feeling that we are being kept out because it is just too crowded in there. Yes, there we are, see? This is where I want to get to, is basically right in front there. That gate in front of me, the blue gate, that's the gate that I want to get into. That's the main Souq street. But it looks like there was a barrier earlier, and it looks like they're not letting anybody else in that way. And now 7 o'clock in the evening. As I said, this place really peaks around 9-10 o'clock. So already you can see plenty of people. It's buzzing. The noise, the smell, everything is just overpowering. But it's in a good way. In a good way. So whether we can get through here or not, there are these barriers. There is a lot going on there. And fans. Yes, just as I thought. They've closed it off because it looks absolutely ram-packed in there, in the main Souq street. And just to emphasize the point, tonight is not a match night. There is no match on. So you can imagine, had there been a match on, with all the screens and all the cafes and the bars and the restaurants with the game shown live, I think to get even this close to the main street would be a feat in itself. So I really wanted to capture that atmosphere in the main street for you, from what looks like Moroccan, Argentinian fans mainly. But I don't think we can get in. And it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Imagine how busy it will get at 9 o'clock. There are some people coming out, but whether there's enough coming out to let the others in is a different conversation altogether. Let me join the queue and see if we can get access as some of these people come out. So I've just been told by one of the security guys that I should follow this alleyway and then take a right, and that may take me into the main street. Let's see if he's just been fobbing me off or whether this is actually a route into the main street. I just want to capture the atmosphere for you on a non-match day in the Souq, because there are people back home and in various media telling us that there is no atmosphere in this World Cup. They clearly haven't been here. Or if they have, they're not showing you the true reality of what it's like on the ground. I just want to go in there on a non-match day and just show you exactly how this World Cup has captured the imagination of people, everybody that is here, and how everybody is enjoying themselves. I think we've been sent on a wild goose chase. There are people just looking right and seeing if they can somehow find a way into the main Souq street, but I've been here before, I think. I may have or may not have. I just don't think. Okay, this looks promising. Let's see, I'm hearing some noise. Alright, there we go. And we get access. I'm certainly on the inside. No idea what is going on. Any idea what's going on? Any idea what's going on there? No? Argentina celebration. They haven't even played the game yet. Okay, so somebody's just taken a guess and suggesting that it's Argentinian fans who are out in force. And I can believe it. There were 90,000 of them in the Lusail Stadium a couple of nights ago, and they haven't gone anywhere. None of them have gone anywhere. The main Souq street is absolutely chock-a-block. Okay, it's just heads and heads at 7 in the evening, and we've still got another 2-3 hours before it hits peak time. So I don't think there is any mileage in me even trying to force my way through that lot, because they look like they're just standing still. Let's run parallel and see what how far into the Souq street we can get into. There you go. This is a World Cup that has no atmosphere apparently. Well, there are no fans allegedly. See for yourself. There isn't even a match going on tonight. And yet there is nowhere to stand on the main road. I'm walking in front of you can't actually get into the street. I'm actually locked in on the shop fronts, and there is a barrier. I'll just take you through. A couple of guys in the pictures. Everybody loves having their picture taken. There's tiny little kebab shops serving wraps. Cheap and cheerful, very quick. There we go. Another unofficial merchandise shop. Number 10 Messi shirts seem to be everywhere. A few Brazil shirts. Another narrow lane, another alleyway. Coming out into the Souq main street. It is an Argentinian takeover this side of the Souq. The blue and white. Looks like the Moroccan fans have decided they will congregate on the other side of the main street. And this is very much a mini Buenos Aires. So this looks like an Argentinian takeover. I've got a group of friends here. Are you friends, family?
Family.
Family?
And
Okay.
friends, yes.
Friends, okay. How long have you been here?
We came when they started on the 18th of...
Oh wow, you've been here from the beginning. You watch every Argentina game?
We've been cheering for Argentina from the very beginning.
How are you feeling after the first game?
Shocked.
Shocked.
A little bit shocked. Like we couldn't believe
But things have improved now?
Yes, very much.
Yeah, very hopeful for tomorrow?
Oh, we're going to get this one. We're so sure that we're going to get it.
So sure?
Now we have to go all the way. Now we started bad, we got better, now we have to go all the way.
So why is this World Cup important?
It's important because we think that, first of all, we think that we have a good team this year. We think that Messi deserves to win this. Start again or?
Carry on, don't worry, this is all
Okay. And also because for Argentina, this is very important, you know. There are a lot of things happen in Argentina, and I think
Messi has to win this one.
Messi will win this together with his.
As good as Maradona.
I like Messi way better, but I know Maradona was great, but Messi is also good, and he's very humble. He is a really good person, and he deserves to win this World Cup for him and for his teammates, because this is a team, like he says all the time. It's not just me, it's the team, and I think he's very humble, and he deserves it. He deserves it, and all the Argentinians, we deserve.
You will have tickets for tomorrow?
For tomorrow, yes. We're looking for the final, but we'll go step by step.
You haven't got tickets for the final?
I don't have tickets for the final. I think she has tickets for the final.
I think she has?
Yeah.
Your friend?
My sister-in-law.
Sister?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You haven't told her whether you have a ticket?
Yeah, we have. Actually, we are 9. We have 7 tickets, so we are looking for 2 more.
I have a ticket.
Okay, great.
Ticket for tomorrow?
Okay, if you have more tickets for tomorrow, please let us know, because we need 3 more tickets for tomorrow, no?
One more question.
What's that?
Yes. We love Bangladesh.
Yeah, we love Bangladesh. Yes, we love them.
I have many friends from Bangladesh. I work with people from Bangladesh.
Thank you, Bangladesh.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Guys,
Thank you for your
we
support.
need you to cheer. Thank you so much.
We need your support. We need your prayers.
Every prayer, every country, everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Argentina have to win it for Maradona, the greatest player ever.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. We agree.
Messi is
Yes.
good.
Messi's getting into Maradona's spirit.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying in the
Yeah.
last game.
Messi's awesome. He's
Messi
awesome.
Maradona, you know?
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
this, yeah.
It's really nice talking to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck. I'm just having a chat with some Argentinian supporters. They've been here from the beginning, day one. Very hopeful that Messi can finally cement his place as the second greatest player ever behind Diego Maradona. This is an Argentinian takeover. There are some Croatian fans there. Not many, 1 or 2. Bless them. They're probably staying away. They will no doubt be making their presence felt, however many of them there are tomorrow. There they are, there's a few more there. I'm hearing a lot of noise on this end. I suspect the Moroccans have decided that they will congregate here. I'm seeing the flags, I'm seeing the noise, hearing the noise. And again, the atmosphere is just fantastic. There's people sitting around, eating, drinking, and everybody else just getting about their business, weaving their way in and out. There is no aggravation. There genuinely is no aggravation. There is no disorder. There is no unruly behavior. People are just patiently sitting around waiting for their food and their drinks, and they are so let's chat with these Croatians. Are you guys from Croatia?
Yes. All of us. Yes. You want
There's not many of you here, is there?
Yeah.
Huh?
You want a picture with him?
No. If you don't mind, I'll take a video.
Like 5 of us.
There's 5 of you. Do you think there might be a few more in the stadium tomorrow?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
There will be a great support. We're only few, but the few we are, we support our team.
I watched your game against Brazil.
Yes,
You didn't do a lot, but managed to get the win.
we managed to get the
How do you
win.
think you're going to have to play tomorrow to beat Argentina? Because I was just talking to some Argentinian fans back there. and
Yeah.
they think the result is done already.
What did he say? What is the result, in his opinion?
It's an Argentinian win.
Okay, it's an
They're going
Argentinian.
to the final. They're going to win the World Cup.
Well,
It's penalties. Ivakovic says 3 and we win.
What is the tactic? How are you going
To make the game die, no football.
yeah.
No football.
So in all honesty, we like the role of being the underdog, in all honesty. So the game against Brazil was very good for us because Brazil needed to make the game. So the strategy or the tactics will be more or less the same against Argentina. We need to slow them down. And you can slow those fast-paced teams down by keeping the ball in your midfield and then now and then try to attack as well, putting some balls between the lines.
talking to the manager?
Should we? Well, we reside in the hotel from.
Modric has to have a good game.
Yeah,
He's got to. He's the main man.
he's the main man, but Marcelo Brozovic as well.
Yeah.
So he's also in the power room. We call it the powerhouse with Mateo Kovacic together.
Lovren played for my team, Liverpool.
Oh, Lovren is bringing his best performance in the national team out for this World
We
Cup.
love Lovren.
Yeah, and do not forget his partner Joško Gvardio. So this guy,
He is good. He is. A lot of big teams after him now. After this. World
yeah,
Cup.
they're chasing him.
Yeah. He's
So
very young as well. Very assured defender.
yeah. So coming back, so our chances are 60-40, I would say.
You think?
So it's a 60-40 game, but us being the underdog, and that is the best role we have. So if people are expecting someone else to win, then we pull out our A game. So
how long have you been out here? How long
so
have you been here?
our friends came today, and I'm since 3 days here. So I came for the
Okay, so you
quarterfinal.
watched- Which game did you watch? Brazil?
Brazil.
You watched the Brazil game.
I
Okay.
watched the Brazil game.
And have you got tickets for the game tomorrow?
Yes, of course.
And what about the final? Have you?
Well, if you go for the final, we're gonna go for the final tickets as well.
Yeah.
And if not, then we're gonna play for bronze for the third place.
Tell me about. This is the first time you've been to Qatar.
Yeah, the first time.
What's your experience of Qatar?
I love
been
it.
like?
I love it. The people are so nice. Hospitality is good. The food is amazing.
You're not complaining about the fact that you can't have a drink or.
Well, no.
No, we can in hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So we respect the culture as well, and well,
See, you're very much embracing the local culture here. Look fantastic.
thank you very much. Eh?
And how much did this cost you? This
The whole dress, I think it was 170 Qatari currency Riyal. I think that's the 170.
worth it? You're going to the match dressed like this tomorrow?
We are not sure yet because we are maybe pulling out something else in order to support our team, some body paint, but we are not.
Yeah, I see you've got a selection of food here. Are you enjoying the food?
Yes, definitely.
What have we got here? What's your favourite? I don't know. Chicken and rice.
Chickpeas rice, lentils,
Do you know what it is?
and lamb.
No idea.
Some lamb as well. Some lamb, eh?
Lamb, rice, chickpeas. Okay, you're enjoying it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Brilliant, fantastic. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
I will.
Okay, so there's a couple of Croatian fans there. First time here in Doha. Only just got here last couple of days. Enjoying their stay so far. Watched the Brazil game. And looking forward to the semi-final tomorrow. Let's see if these guys will be interested in having a chat, giving their perspective. So how are you feeling about the game tomorrow?
We are looking forward to it, yeah.
Yeah?
Hopefully we're gonna go to the final today.
Have you been out in Qatar? How long have you been here since?
I just came yesterday.
You came out yesterday, so you didn't see the Brazil game?
Supposed to be the quarterfinals.
Okay.
But the visa.
Oh dear. So you missed the Brazil game?
Yeah, I missed the Brazil game.
Well, you won that one, so
yeah.
don't need to worry about that. So tomorrow, so how are you going to beat Argentina? Because everybody out there over there seems to think that Argentina are in the final already.
Yeah, the same was the story in
Eh?
Brazil. And Brazil is out, Croatia is...
Who's your main man? Who's going to have to do the magic to get Croatia over the line?
Tomorrow.
Modric,
I don't mind to...
Brozovic, Dejan Lovren?
Anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody. Just even if you have to go again extra time and penalties,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Anything just to get to the final. Brilliant. And how are you liking Qatar so far?
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah? You enjoying yourself? Brilliant. Okay, well, good luck. More Argentinian fans. This bit's a little bit more. The crowds have clearly created a bottleneck behind us. This side is a lot more open. It's easier to navigate. But still a good crowd forming. Lots of people having tea and coffee. Cafes, tikka, kebabs. So there you have it. A tour around the Souq and part of the main street, talking to some Croatian and Argentinian fans about the game tomorrow. I think the Moroccans have decided tonight is not for them. They will be back tomorrow. This place will be heaving tomorrow when the game is on. And then obviously Wednesday night is a big one in the entire Qatar, the Arab world. And all the neutrals will be out in force supporting Morocco against France, whether on the big screens or in the stadium. Looks like there's a blockage here as well. There's people congregating around something. There you go. Just heads and heads and more heads. I'm not even going to try and attempt to get out that way. The cafe. Argentina, gonna win tomorrow?
Yeah, we win.
You're winning. What about with the World Cup? You gonna win the World Cup?
Yes, brother.
Yes?
Maybe.
Messi, last World Cup. He's got to do it tomorrow, doesn't he?
He's gone. This is the one.
Eh? He's got to do it for Maradona, right?
Yeah, Maradona. Of course.
Good luck.
Good luck, brother.
Hello, guys. Hi. Right, I'm going to go back into the bit where it's a little bit quieter, if there is such a place, and try and get to the cash machine first. I'm about to go and meet some friends, and we're going to go into the heart of the Souq to get some authentic kebabs and bread, which I pointed out to you earlier. So I hope you enjoyed this walk around the Souq at night, talking to the fans, giving you a flavour of what's here. And when you're out here, it'll be just as busy, believe me. This is not just busy because of the football, it does get this busy in the evening. In the peak times any time between October and June, I would say. July, August, September is probably 3 months that you may want to avoid the height of summer. But for the rest of the time, yeah, this place is just as packed, just as lively, just as entertaining, just as spicy, fragrant, buzzing, vibrant, colourful. This is authentic Doha. This is me signing off. Until the next video, take care.